All right, well, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, as good as you should when you win. It's such a high when you win, such a low when you lose. But feeling on top of the world and excited to see what's next.
Can you talk to me a little bit about what it was like to prepare for her? And you've already fought her, you've already beat her, but a lot of time has passed. So how do you kind of prepare for someone like that?
Well, I had 6 months this time around to prepare for her because we were supposed to fight August 20th. So it's been a very long camp, but I wasn't preparing for her ever. I was preparing for whatever is in my future. I'm trying to make myself better. I wasn't trying to prepare for Shanna specifically. She had a few key weapons that we would focus in on and try to work on defenses or reactivity from them. But overall, I was just working on myself, improving everything every day.
And it was a different outcome this time. Was that kind of what you expected, though, going in, that you might have to have a little bit of a longer fight?
I expect anything. I go in, my coaches were talking about it with me. I said, I see myself finishing this in the first round. I see it in 3 minutes or less, but I'm ready for a 15-minute war. And that's what it was. She made it very difficult to submit her, to finish her. She's tough. The first time around, she wasn't quite as tough, so I'll give her that credit of improving that and improving submission defense. But I was able to use a lot of my tools, and this is going to be a good fight to learn from in the future.
Was there anything that surprised you about her?
Just the durability of not getting choked. Basically, she was doing a good job of keeping her chin down. I was expecting to get a submission finish easier, but there was no real power I felt. None of the strikes really caught me too well. I did get myself off balance or timed things wrong, but the surprising part was just her being durable, more durable than I expected, and I was excited to be able to go in there and work techniques that we've been working on a long time and finally get to put it into motion.
And what about her weigh-in? I know she didn't technically miss weight. She had to cut her hair. She was getting a lot of praise for doing that. Did that feel kind of odd? Like, hey, you almost didn't make weight and people are excited for you.
I respect her for doing what she did to make weight, for trying her best to make weight instead of just hopping on the scale the first hour, missing weight, and going and chugging a drink of water. But at the same time, yeah, it's our job. I don't think you should get praised for doing the minimal. And again, no disrespect for her. I'm glad that she made weight and tried her best to make it. But at the same time, I think the way we weight cut is ridiculous and things need changed. But it is our job, and we know what to expect when we go into it, even the worst case scenarios.
What would you change if it was up to you? How would you change weight cutting?
I think hydration tests. A lot of us are weighing the same amount when we get there that week. And then we just kill each other to get down to the weight that we're supposed to fight at, and then we fight. Kind of one championship or something like that, to where they do dehydration tests beforehand, and you make sure everybody's kind of on the same level of weight as you go. And if not, you need to look at changing weight classes. And I know that Shanna has fought at 135 before and probably moved down to 25 to seek more success, but it's hard for her.
And you called out Molly McCann. Can you kind of talk me through that?
I've called out Molly McCann 3, 4, 5 times, even before she had clout. And now that she does have the so-called clout that she has through Patty and through her own finishes against who I see not being as skilled of fighters as she should have to fight to get in the top 15. And I'm ready to kind of take that little title away from her. How she's in the top 15 and I'm not, Before I said, and I was respectful about the loss to Macy Barber, what I think was a robbery, and it seems like the media forgets that kind of thing, the public forgets that kind of thing, and it's just a loss on my record. I think I won that fight, and she's standing exactly where I should be, and I'm ready to get back up there and in the top 15, taking the spot that is mine.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.